Hi everybody, today let's take a look at audiobook, book on CD that I listened to, made my commute go a little better. It's Stephen King's The Institute, and this is his latest book, and it's read by Santina Fontana, and I believe he played Jack Nicholson's character in The Shining in the TV miniseries. Shining's not really one of my favorites, so I've seen both of them, of course, but not really one of my favorites. But this is 16 CDs, and here's the back. And the CDs look like CDs with this picture on it. And just in a nutshell, I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to be all spoilery, but the basic premise of the book is that the government or some kind of government agency is kidnapping kids that they believe have psychic and telekinetic powers. They're killing their parents and kidnapping them and putting them away in the woods in Maine and experimenting on them and doing government experiments and doing things to benefit the government. And the characters, the kids. Now, I read it, or I listened to another review of this book, and the guy brought forth the premise that Stephen King is the best writer of adolescent characters ever. He captures the adolescents without them being adults in teenager or preteen bodies. But he couches it in terms of them being geniuses or having special powers. All the kids were just really well written. You kind of get your favorites, and then the adults were really well written. The director of the institute, Mrs. Sigsbee, was she kind of reminded me of Meryl Streep in a way, and Meryl could probably play her in the movie and be believable. She was just really menacing without being overtly, overtly, I want to say threatening until the end. But when she gets her comeuppance, and there was it's kind of a subplot, and you knew that the people they were going to meet. The book opens with a former policeman that just decides to hitchhike, and then he latches on to a small sheriff's department, and that they were going to meet, and they kind of telegraphed that there was going to be an escape. It's kind of foreshadowed with a picture of a boy on train tracks. So he's going to escape, and they were going to connect, and then just what happened from there. The ending, I think, was really good. They kind of set it up for a sequel, maybe. Just to kind of go back to the plot things, Stephen King used a trope one can even go back to the original Dracula by Bram Stoker, where individually the characters are kind of powerless, but when they pull together and meet the threat, then they're unstoppable. And I kind of like that. And in the other review, they mentioned that this was kind of like a Stephen King writing a Stephen King version of Stranger Things. Where there's doing weird government experiments on telekinetic kids, and it's kid centric. And there you go. It's just kind of just a way in which he could do that. And I'm glad for Stranger Things, but I also really like The Institute. To be honest, when I read the premise, I thought, oh man, this is like Firestarter or the Body, which was made into Stand By Me, kind of smushed together. And in a way, it was, but I think the story was really Story was really good, and you know, I would invest time and effort in a sequel to this. I was kind of hoping my favorite Stephen King character of all time, Holly Gibney, would be in it, but alas, she was not. I just, in summary, I really recommend this, especially on the audio CD. Santino Fontana, he made the voices, you know, the different voices, you know, distinct when he was reading it, and you know, like Mrs. Sigsbee's voice was, you know, was, I think his vocalization of her was really good. You know, a lot of the other characters, you know, they had distinct personality and vocal tone. Sometimes that's not really apparent in audiobooks. Alright, so anyway, I give this one an A. And I'm looking forward to Stephen King's next one, and hopefully it'll be either a sequel to this one, or maybe one that has Holly Gibney in it. Oh, and Mr. Mercedes Season 2 is awesome. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Give me a hearty thumbs up. Subscribe it. Thanks for watching. Bye now.